My children, pause for a moment right where you are. Stay exactly where you are, because these are not ordinary words reaching your ears right now. This is a voice that is traveling to that corner of your heart where you silently endured so much, where you swallowed tears without telling anyone, where you learned to break while smiling. And today I want you, in your very first breath, to feel that you are not alone. You never were. What you lost, what feels as if it was taken away from you, what makes you feel that life was unfair to you, was not the end. It was only a chapter, and the book is not closed yet, because I am the one who does not just put broken things back together. I return them more beautiful than before. I am the one who sees a future even in ashes, and what feels empty to you today will surprise you tomorrow by being full, my child. You may not understand it right now, but the pain you endured was not wasted. Every tear you cried alone, every night you spent with questions, every time you thought, enough, I can't anymore, those very moments were shaping you from within. Just as fire purifies gold, this process was not making you weak, it was preparing you. Do not measure yourself by looking at other people's lives, because the path woven for you cannot be measured by anyone else's scale. Your clock runs differently, your season is different, your flower will bloom at a different time, and when it blooms, its fragrance will travel far, my child. If today you see darkness, it does not mean the light is gone. It only means I am teaching you how to burn from within, because outer light can fade, but the light that burns in the soul never loses. You were not sent to this earth just to survive. You were sent to become hope, to carry love to places where people have forgotten how to trust. And you think you are broken, but the truth is you are expanding. Healing feels slow because the work is happening deep, not on the surface. I am filling peace into those cracks of your heart where you thought nothing would ever grow again. And hear me, my child, my timing is never late. It is always precise, exactly at the moment when you are about to give up. Your fears, your questions, your restlessness are not bigger than me. And the night you thought no one was listening, that very night I heard you the closest. You will not be abandoned. You will not be rejected. You will not be forgotten. Because those I begin working on, I never leave unfinished. Every struggle is not destroying you, it is shaping you, deepening your compassion, strengthening your soul, so that when you move forward, you are not only successful, but also wise and kind. If the path is not clear today, do not panic, because I do not place the light on the entire road. I place it only on the next step, so that you learn to trust, not to control. My love is not tied to your wins or losses. You were mine even when you were broken, and you will remain mine when you learn to fly. Do not harden your heart. Protect it from the world, but do not close it to love, because a heart that remains open to love becomes a home for miracles. Joy is returning, slowly, quietly, in small signs, in unexpected reliefs, and in those moments when you feel light for no reason. That is me, reminding you that the story is not over. Do not fear change, because it is the doorway behind which your next version is standing. And those who left were not punishment. They were making space for relationships that will not break you, but lift you up, my child. This is only the beginning, my child. If you are still here, it means your soul wanted to hear something you have been hiding even from yourself. And now I am placing you in front of that truth you kept running from, because healing is not always comfortable. Healing is not gentle, it is honest. And when the inner layers open, pain speaks too. But listen, this pain has not come to break you, it has come to free you. You feel like you have been stuck for too long, that life moved ahead and you were left behind. But this is an illusion, because I never take anyone out of time. I simply teach some souls depth, not height. The emptiness inside you is not a flaw. It is space for the new identity that is about to be born. The person you once knew yourself to be will not return, and this is not a loss. This is evolution. Just as a snake sheds its old skin, you are shedding the version of you that only learned how to survive. Now you are moving into the version that will learn how to live openly, with full courage. My child, the memories that suddenly surround you, that arrive at night uninvited, do not prove your weakness. They testify to your humanity. And I stand with you in every moment when you grow tired of holding yourself together. Healing is not linear. Some days you will feel strong, and some days even breathing will feel heavy. But both days are progress, because you are not running, you are feeling. And the one who feels is the one who heals. My child, you must understand that what you have lost is not gone forever. Some things return in different forms, some as lessons, some as strength, and some as boundaries, so that next time you do not lose yourself. I am teaching you how to say no without guilt, how to stand for yourself without fear, and how to choose your peace without explanation. All of this is happening within you, even if nothing looks changed on the outside yet. My child, remember, a seed is the loneliest beneath the soil, but that is also the place of its transformation. If right now you feel no one is watching, no one understands, know that this is the stage where the greatest growth happens. You are recognizing your old wounds, seeing the patterns that have traveled through generations, and just recognizing them is already half the liberation. I am not blaming you. I am giving you responsibility for the life you are now going to live consciously. A new clarity is being born within you, a peace that comes after noise, an understanding that arrives after breaking. And listen, you are not fragile, you are refined, like glass shaped by fire, more transparent, stronger than before. Those who did not understand you were never meant for your depth, and the doors that rejected you were too small for your expansion. Now you are slowly learning that validation does not come from outside, but from within, and this is the moment you begin to free yourself from others' opinions. My child, the peace you were searching for was not outside, it was within you, in the place you stopped visiting out of fear. And now that you are returning to yourself, it is natural that everything feels unfamiliar, but this return is the most sacred journey. I am not rushing you, because what lasts is built slowly. Trust that this process is not emptying you, it is cleansing you. And very soon you will look at yourself in the mirror and not recognize the person who once doubted themselves. This is not the end, my child. This is the point from which you truly begin. My child, now listen carefully, because we are standing at that turn where life is not just understood, it begins to reveal itself in its true form. Everything that broke, everything that slipped away, everything that felt incomplete was not meant to weaken you. It was meant to break your identity. That identity built from others' expectations, old fears, and limited thinking. Because until the old structure falls, a new temple cannot be built. And now, in this void, in this emptiness, your true voice is being born. You are no longer the person who merely reacts to circumstances. You are becoming the one who makes decisions from inner truth. My child, you think you are starting late, but the truth is you woke up at the right time, because divine timing never looks at the clock, it looks at the soul's readiness. If everything had come earlier, you would not have been able to hold it. and what is coming now required you to change first so that you could hold it. So do not see this pause as punishment. It is alignment. This is the state where you disconnect from your old version and connect with your destined version. Now you are beginning to feel that your purpose is not locked into a single role, a single name, or a single achievement, but hidden in the way you are, the way you listen, the way you understand, the way you make someone feel safe without even speaking. This is your calling, and calling never shouts, it pulls from within. My child, the scattered pieces of your life are now starting to form a pattern, and whether you see it or not, every experience, every delay, every no was turning you toward the direction where your soul would feel most alive. You are now tired of comparison, and this exhaustion is your freedom, because the day you stop running at others' pace is the day you start walking on your own path. You are beginning to need less external applause because your inner voice is becoming clearer, and this is the sign of maturity. My child, purpose is not a destination, it is the energy with which you take every step. And now you are connecting with an energy that moves from trust, not fear, that is shaped by learning, not failure, that is born from self-connection, not loneliness. If the path is still not fully clear, do not worry, because I do not give you the whole map. I give you the next right step, so that you learn to walk with me, not ahead of me. And the day you understand that you did not come to become something alone, but to remember something together, your direction will stabilize. My child, this new form will not be built in haste, nor with old fears. It will take shape slowly, quietly, in depth, and very soon you will feel that what once felt like confusion has become clarity, what once felt like delay has become protection, and what once felt like lost time has now become foundation. Now you are ready, not just to receive, but to hold, not just to shine, but to become light. This is your time, even if the world does not recognize it yet. Your soul knows, and that is the greatest proof. My child, now we have reached that threshold where a human being stops trying and learns to trust, where the hands grow tired, but the heart feels light for the first time, because you are beginning to understand that carrying everything on your own was never your task. This is the phase people call surrender, but surrender is not defeat. Surrender is that deep understanding where the soul says, I will not walk alone anymore. And from that moment, transformation begins. Everything you have done so far was not a test of your capability. It was preparation for your humility, so that when miracles arrive, you bow not in ego, but in gratitude. My child, faith does not mean questions disappear. Faith means the heart learns to remain calm even among questions. Now you are entering a state where you no longer need proof for everything, because inner truth has become clearer than outer noise. And this is the place where unseen forces begin to work, where paths open on their own, where the right people appear without being called, and where opportunities that you once chased begin to look for you. But listen, this magic does not happen suddenly. It is the fruit of the trust you did not abandon, even in darkness. My child, miracles do not always arrive by tearing the sky apart. They often come in small signs, a word received at the right time, a door opening at the right moment, the kindness of a stranger, or the peace of a day when nothing broke. These are miracles, because when breaking stops, that is real healing. Now your soul no longer feels heavy because you have let go of the insistence on controlling every outcome. And this letting go is becoming your greatest strength. Transformation does not mean becoming someone new. Transformation means letting go of everything you never truly were. Now you are slowly returning to the truth you buried to please the world. My child, faith does not make you passive. Faith makes you aligned, so that whatever you do comes from clarity, not fear. And when a person moves from clarity, the universe steps aside. Everything that is now entering your life is not coming to break you. It is coming to support you, because you are now at a level where you are given fewer lessons and more blessings. But remember, blessings also come with responsibility, and you are now inwardly stable enough to carry that responsibility. My child, this is the turn where you do not prove yourself, you accept yourself. And this acceptance leads you into the peace from which true miracles are born. Now you will see how things connect in their own time, how delays make sense, and how every no protected you for a bigger yes. This transformation does not make noise, it roots itself deeply, so that whatever is built now does not shake. And now, very quietly, your life is turning in a direction where you will not have to lose yourself, because you have found yourself. This is the victory of faith, my child, and this story is not finished yet. My child, now there is no race left, no need to prove anything, no noise. Now there is only that peace which is born not after the storm, but within the storm. This is destiny activation, not a crown handed to you suddenly, but the state where the soul stands in its true weight and says, I will not run now, I will become. Everything that happened until now was to bring you here, not to stop you, because destiny does not choose the fastest, it recognizes the truest. And now you are at that point of truth where you no longer need external approval, because inner stability has become unshakable. My child, destiny is not a future event. Destiny is the state where you become fully present in your now, without fear, without regret, without the burden of I should.